Hello, welcome back to Let's Model a Parasaur. In the last video we left off with working on the bottom region of the mouth, and in this video we will go ahead and polish that up, as well as beginning on the top of the mouth and adding in the tongue. And if we have time we'll do some retouches, otherwise we'll do that in other videos. So let's go ahead and continue. In the previous video, I was having some difficulties because I felt this part was off, and the reason why it feels off is because the gum line just kind of shrinks and becomes nothing. So what we are going to do is we are going to use the knife tool to cut in here. This is the center of the Parasaur, so I'm just going to hit enter, and we essentially need to add a quad in here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut, and let's do this, combine the faces, and we should have a quad here. Now the only problem is now this face is no longer, or sorry, a polygon. It's now a quad. So we're gonna have to fix that up too, but we will not worry about that just yet. So I'm going to actually go into vertex groups here, and I'm sick and tired of having to select and reselect this face. So I'm just gonna create a vertex group for it, so it will make it a little simpler to select and deselect. I'm just going to do face top region. I'm going to assign it, and I click it multiple times just to be sure. So we're going to deselect and select, make sure we got it. We do. Perfect. So we're going to hide this. So it just saves us time from having to reselect it and what have you. Right. So let's get into it, and first thing we want to do is unhide the face we just hid, and we're gonna go ahead and symmetrize before we get too far into anything. So that's all good, and good thing we did this, because now we can just select and go ahead and hide. Perfect. So now you can see that some vertices are starting to pop through a little bit too close to the face region here, but we would just want to go ahead and just start moving these around. Just give it some space here. So we're going to slide that back, pull this up, and we do want this to match up a little bit with the height here. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. I'm going to edge slide. I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to edge slide that a little bit. See how that looks. Okay, this could probably go up some more. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Let's go ahead and unhide everything and symmetrize. The reason I've failed to mention this, but the reason you don't want to add in a mirror modifier is because I've noticed that it gets really wonky with the multi-res, and we need the multi-res when we start doing the texture work and as well, no, excuse me, the sculpting. So it adds a very definitive line down the Spinosaurus as well as by the tail. So just symmetrize. It can be a bit of a nuisance, but it will pay off in the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. So I think I'm happy with the... No, I'm not. Let's get you out of the way again. Actually, must have selected, yep. That was a mistake. Let's go ahead and hide. Okay, so this is an issue because of our Symmetrize. Let's just go ahead and merge at the last. Now it's all in the center. Just gonna slide this around. So, like I was saying, the the face here is no longer a polygon, no longer has 4 vertices. So what we're gonna need to do is unfortunately add in 2 edge loops to compensate. So I'm just gonna add those in and join with the J key. Join. Now we have another problem because this is a triangle. And a way we can get around that is by adding in a another edge. And we could pull it so it sharpens in the gum region. Let's go ahead and see how that looks. Doesn't look bad? Okay, so I like to straighten this up before we go any further. Just kind of get it with the flow of the mouth. Okay, everything seems to be good. It's a little pinchy over here, so I will try to relax that just a little bit. And we can address this later if it is a problem, which it shouldn't be. Okay, let's continue. So now we want to focus on the upper half of the mouth. So let's go ahead and unhide everything. I am noticing a bit of pinching here too, so I'm going to try to slide this back just a bit. And the pinching, I don't know if the pinching is because this needs more support here. Let's take a look. No. And get rid of that edge loop. We'll move this out a little bit. Interesting. I'm just going to put that back. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's continue with the lower half. We'll move this a little bit. Just grab it, pull it down. Okay, so go into face select. Let's go ahead and hide all of this. I'm going to create a new vertex group. I'm going to call it face bottom region. And I'm going to assign it. Deselect, select, looks good. Go ahead and hide. Option Z to get out of that. Now we want to select the top half of the mouth, and I forgot where this starts. It's going to start right here. So actually, before I hide the bottom half of the mouth, I just need a visual indicator of where it actually begins. So let's just go here. Let's extrude. S, X, and 0. And we will have doubles, so right away I believe I can just do that, merge it, and that got rid of 7 verts, which is great. Okay, so now we will select the bottom and hide. However, select. Let's go ahead and reassign it. Looks like I selected too many edges. let's assign it now. So now it should be all good, which it isn't. Interesting. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It just won't. I might have to just create a new vertex group. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay. So let's go into bottom perspective. So we got the same kind of dealio happening with the triangles going on here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and looks like we got that. So we don't need this here. So I'm just gonna grab and drag up using auto merge. So now we all should be peachy, which looks like we're good. Okay, same thing as before. We are going to add in an edge loop. However, again, it's running through the face, so let's go ahead and hide that. Should be good. Yep, all good. And we'll go to about here. We'll drag these out. Go ahead and add in another one for the support, because we all need that in life. And looks like we forgot to turn that off, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I could have just cut through, but I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay, so that looks about right. Let's go ahead and unhide. See how things are looking. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save now. And I will, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and Symmetrize. Let's see if this will work now. Select. No? Okay, weird. Hiding the upper part of the jaw, which I don't want, so I'm just gonna click the edge one here. Alright, so now we need to address what we got going on here. However, it doesn't look bad, but we need to get the lip region going. So let's go ahead and try. I don't think I tried this last time, but I'm gonna cut through. Let's try to do, we'll work with one cut first. And we still got polys, so we're good. Let's add in another cut. Should be all good here. So let's go ahead and right to about here. We're going to go into normal, and let's push this up. You could just stay in global if you want, honestly. And I'm gonna pull it back a bit here, pull it up again. And I might even scale on the X just a bit. Okay, so before we get too crazy into the editing portion, I'm going to Symmetrize, select, might just deselect around here. Let me try to assign it again and see if it'll work. I'm just gonna hide it for now and hope it works. Get back out of that. I can hide that. So, because our vertices weren't centered, we have this going on. Let's go ahead and merge at the center, merge at center, merge at center. I believe you just do, I tried this in the last video, Shift R to repeat a command. Shift R. I'm wondering if, okay, that looks fine. So now we should hide the, I'm gonna hide this, a good chunk of it, just to get it out of my view. And we are becoming surgeons today. Let's see what we got going on. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna select the inside here, deselect this. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can actually merge these two and see what happens. Merge at center. Yep, looks good. Let's make sure we didn't affect any other faces, which seems like we're fine. And because it was a simple command, we will just go ahead and do that with these ones here, merge at the center. Okay, so we're going to select, go into edge select. We're essentially just on the inside of the mouth. We just need to make it manifold, I believe is the term, where the mesh is enclosed and there's no open spots. Okay, so let's take a look. X-ray mode. I'm gonna extrude. I'm gonna scale on the Z. Before that, I'm gonna scale on the Z here. G to grab. Let me just see what we got. Okay, that should be fine. Extrude. SZ. Extrude. SZ. I'm gonna unhide this here. Gonna have to select this again, which should be a simple option click. And let's go ahead and just hit F to fill the face in. Now the problem is that this face has a bunch of verts now. It's no longer a polygon, so we're gonna have to fix that. I believe you could probably just leave it. You can probably get away with it the way it is because it's inside, you don't really see it. But I like to be consistent, so let's see how many we got here on the top. First, we got 3 verts, and before I get too crazy, let me merge by distance. We're all good. And down here we have 9. So had to do some math. We need 6 more. So let's go ahead and add in, we'll do 3 here. And we'll do 3 here. But I just realized it's probably going through. No, looks like we're okay. You know what? I am not liking that at all. Something is going on in here. Let me see. Let me select the bottom. Hide that. I don't know why this face is the way it is. Okay. Go ahead and unhide all that. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, I probably, let's see. I'm not going to, do this just yet. I'm gonna delete this face. 14 verts. Wondering if there's any anything we can do with the top here to make it a little bit more, because if we just add in 9 verts, it's gonna, or 9 edges, it's just gonna get crazy. So let me have a little think. Maybe we can just work off of this. Let's say, go there. And let's move this. I'm gonna turn on auto merge. Slide this over here. Let's go ahead and knife through and take this one and go here. I know it's getting a little crazy right now, but we don't need this. We don't need this. These can be combined. So let's see what we got going on. And we can add in a, do I want to add a edge here? Because that'll make it a triangle. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I could move this. Let me just organize myself here. Oops, I don't want that. Maybe I could try doing a cut down this way and turn this on. Let's go ahead and merge these up, see what this turns out to be like. Still have that triangle going. I'm gonna have to think about this a little bit more. I'm just gonna leave it at this for now, but let's keep going with the edge here. Okay, I'm gonna unhide. Let's go ahead and symmetrize. Let's select, hide. Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. So And then another thing is because we added loop edges here, we have to add more up here. Let me think. Let's see how many this gave us. Whoops. 7 and 9. I'm almost tempted to get rid of an edge down here because it's just not having it today. Go ahead and select the bottom region and hide this. I am not happy with having all these loop edges running through. So what I'm going to do is select this, dissolve edge, keep that, dissolve edge. Let me go ahead and Symmetrize. You can see it's starting to get all nasty here. Let's go ahead and fix this up. Okay, so that should be better. Don't know why we're getting issues here. Unless... Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and select everything. I'm going to unhide. And we'll go ahead and symmetrize. That is interesting. I really don't understand that. Oh, I see. Maybe I do. Let me go ahead and merge. I don't know why, Huh, that is super strange. Oh, I see. It's because we have a quad going through, and it's the multi-res is not happy with that. So let's see if we can fix this up here. So I don't really need this edge. I could just dissolve it. However, I do need another loop edge to run through. Let's join that. Let's So now I'm gonna just dissolve this edge out and merge these faces. Okay, let's see what we got. And that's not looking good. I don't know why that's happening. There's some random vert here. I don't know what the dealio is with that. I'm just gonna rejoin these faces together. That's so strange. Okay, what is going on in here? Okay, I'm gonna save it, and what I'm going to do is maybe try to delete this multi-res and add in another one. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what happened with that, but I guess if that happens to you, just get rid of your multi-res and then do another one. So, let's see, we're about 30 minutes into this, and a lot of it was just troubleshooting. In the next video, because I don't want to drag this out for too long, it's a bit tedious, we are going to fix this, the back of the mouth. I'm not happy with it. Or I'm not happy with it. We'll get that sorted and we will move on, and it will all be good. Smooth sailing, I hope. Okay. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.